On 25th of June 2020, Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan called Osama Bin Laden, the founder of Al-Qaeda, a martyr in Pakistan's parliament. This statement comes at a time of severe infighting within PTI, and many analysts believe that the Prime Minister is appealing to certain quarters of the deep state, reassuring his support on their narrative, however absurd it might be in the global arena. Pakistan has received a lot of flack from the world at large for playing a double game in the war on terror. When OBL was found in Abbottabad near a military cantonment in 2011, many people believed that the state of Pakistan had been harboring the world's #1 terrorist. Former DGISI Asad Durrani said in an Al Jazeera show that it is quite possible that the intelligence services knew where the Al-Qaeda founder was. And he asked, so what if Pakistan was playing a double game in the war on terror? Isn't that what the art of intelligence and leverage seeking is? At this time, it is also pertinent to mention that Al-Qaeda was not only responsible for horrendous terrorist attacks in the West, but it was also responsible for terrorist attacks in Pakistan, including the Marriott bombing in Islamabad, which claimed dozens of innocent lives. Pakistan's GDP has suffered a lot from terrorism at home, with suicide attacks, militant attacks, and all terrorist activities greatly harming our country's economy and also our citizens' lives. I wonder what the Prime Minister has to say about those who have lost their lives due to Al-Qaeda's and Osama Bin Laden's violence. Are they also martyrs? Or is this title only reserved for the killers of innocent people? It is very difficult to talk openly about such things in Pakistan because the media is undergoing a reconstruction phase where objective analysis and reporting is not accepted by the powers which control Pakistan. Pakistan has been a military-dominated country since its inception. It has seen 4 military dictators who have ruled the country for more than half of its time since inception. We have lost half of our country, East Pakistan, now known as Bangladesh, which was alienated from the minority West Pakistanis. Today, Bangladesh's currency is stronger than Pakistan's. Their GDP growth is higher than ours. Their exports are much more than formerly West Pakistan, now Pakistan's. And it has no problem of religious extremism or terrorism at their home. But Pakistan is a different beast. Pakistan is the only nuclear power Muslim country in the world. What the Prime Minister of Pakistan says has a deep global impact. At this time, Pakistan is in the grey list of FATF, the Financial Action Task Force, which claims that Pakistan has not been transparent in its dealings with extremist organizations. While they only mention organizations like the Lashkar-e-Taiba in their proceedings, there are deep suspicions that the state of Pakistan has been supporting other militant groups, including those who belong to Al-Qaeda. And this statement by the Prime Minister, showing a soft corner for Osama Bin Laden, reiterates this perception. The global impact of the statement is yet to be seen. However, a new war of narratives has sprung forth in Pakistan. Osama Bin Laden had a very different ideology from the majority of Muslims across the world. He believed in killing innocent people to propagate his worldview, which was full of hate and intolerance. The majority of Muslims throughout the world reject this abhorrent ideology. As Muslims are over 1 billion in the world, we can safely assume that the overwhelming majority of them do not have extremist tendencies. If they did so, the world would not be in peace if 1 in 6 people was bent upon killing everybody else. But that is not the case. The majority of Muslims are peaceful. They do not want war. They do not support terrorism or extremism. But when national leaders, when prime ministers enable terrorism, when they encourage terrorism by calling globally recognized terrorists as martyrs, I believe a very dangerous precedent is set for the future. In Pakistan, a debate is going on whether OBL was right or not to attack the West and Muslim countries. Many people are justifying his actions because they do not know an alternate view. The media is subjugated and censored. Journalists are afraid and losing their jobs. Opposition politicians are in jail. And even members of the ruling party are busy in fighting. A few days ago, an interview by the Federal Minister of Science and Technology, Fawad Chaudhry, became a sensation in Pakistan when he claimed that the PTI government was unable to deliver due to infighting between its top leadership. A senior PTI leader, Jahangir Tareen, who used to be the Secretary General of the party, has now fled Pakistan to London after being named in a sugar inquiry report. The opposition parties are also planning to oppose this government in whatever ways they can, but they have also been subdued by the real rulers of the state. It is important for us as a country, as citizens of the sixth most populous country, to decide whether we stand with terrorism or we stand with peace. It is important for us to make up our minds and to be clear on what principles shape us and make us. Does Prime Minister IMRAN Khan's statement represent the majority of Pakistanis? I, as a Pakistani citizen, say that absolutely not. Pakistanis are peace-loving. We want peace. We don't want war. And Osama Bin Laden was not a martyr. He was a terrorist who deserves to be condemned in the strongest way possible. Thank you very much.